what we also saw last week? Because today,
nice.
Cedric, a different picture.
Right.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah. It's nice to look at, and we had our view, and I like this type of pattern because it's nice to look at. The snow falls. The next day, we warm it back up, and we start to get rid of that snow. This is the type of snow, of course, that takes care of itself. It melts by itself. You don't have to be out there shoveling and doing all that hard work. But, yeah, for us today, we're seeing a warming trend, and it's a pretty big warming trend out there. Temperatures are about 5 to 15, up to 20 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So as that system moves to the east, we're starting to allow for that warmer air to build in across the area. Here's a look from our ABC4 News studios, and you can see a lot of blue skies. Just a gorgeous view here as we look off towards the mountains there. You can see a temperature near 70 degrees outside the station, and notice our colonial flag whipping a little bit there, so there's a little bit of a breeze showing up, but not too bad for you. Temperatures 70 in Salt Lake City, but 67 in Provo and Logan. We've got 55 right now in Price, 65 in Green River. Good afternoon. In Delta, you're at 68 degrees this afternoon, 69 in Milford, and 75 currently in St. George. Let's get you over to 4-1 radar. You can see all is quiet across the Beehive State, next door to Nevada, and over towards Colorado. That storm system that brought those beautiful views there this morning already pulling out in the midsection of the country and now getting ready to produce some severe weather across portions of the plain states. But for us, we don't have to worry about that system, as high pressure is going to really be protecting us from any weather makers here over the next day or two. Now, we do have some activity going on off to our north and west, and this low pressure is going to be our next weather maker, but it's going to take a couple of days before it arrives. So let's time it out for you with Futurecast. High pressure, of course, keeping us fairly quiet. We'll have a little trough that tries to move in tonight. That could lead to a few high clouds across the northern half of the state as we go into your Tuesday afternoon, but I don't think it gets worse than mostly sunny skies. Here comes that next front, though, as I was talking about, by Wednesday evening knocking on our door. Behind it, there's some rain and snow showers, but notice as the front moves into the area, the precipitation goes off to our north. So best chance of precipitation will be across Idaho and Montana, and for us, we'll just get some clouds, a wind shift, and some cooler air that tries to filter in. You can see the computer models trying to pick up on a little bit of moisture scraping the northeastern half of the Beehive State. I think most of us will stay dry, but we'll throw in a slight chance across the north for late on Wednesday night into Thursday. So high pressure giving us that warm air mass in here, but here comes that weak system bringing us a slight cool down Wednesday into Thursday, but as quickly as it moves in, it moves out. And this high pressure ridge builds back in for the end of the work week. So unlike last week, we're not going to be seeing a big drop in temperatures as we head towards the upcoming weekend. We're going to stay on that warm southwesterly flow through the weekend. But here comes that next more dynamic storm system coming in the west coast here as we get towards the beginning of next week, Monday into Tuesday, and that could bring us, some colder and wetter conditions. So the overall temperature outlook as we get towards Halloween, look at this, below average temperatures look to be shifting into the western half of the country. And along with that, we're looking at the potential of wetter conditions. Now, what does that mean for Halloween? It just means that we're going to have some storm systems next week. We'll keep an eye on that for any trick-or-treating forecast as we get a little closer. But right now, the overall trend will be wetter and colder as we head into next week. But for the next several days, we got some beautiful weather. St. George, lots of sunshine, 80s. Yeah, we're going to stick with the 80s out there throughout most of the week until that system approaches on Monday. Look at this, the Wasatch Front. We've got 70s, a quick drop in temperatures for Thursday with that weak front. We're back in the 70s, though, for the weekend with sunshine, so not bad. And then Monday, we'll start keeping an eye on a more active weather pattern.
Tease ahead.
Yeah. So we get one quiet week, and then we'll get another active week. So we like it like that.
Okay.
What perfect timing. Over the weekend, all the snow for football, and then